Hello everybody and welcome back to Classic Combat Missions Beyond Overlord. Huzzah! Not close combat missions. So, let's further ado, been looking at a level to play, and as you do, I always look for a decent game. So I've looked at a game here called Tiger Hunt. The TF, Wildborn in the harsh surprise near Brillen, Germany. Apparently that sounds really good. So let's set the scene. The battle. At the end of March 1945, all along the front, 1st and 9th Armies American forces were looking for a way, another breakthrough, and end run to finish the encirclement of the Germans in the Ruhr. With successful entrapment, these enemy troops, the war would probably come to a rapid end. The 3rd Armoured Division was making a major move in this direction. The 3 armoured task forces. The principal one was the task force at Richardson. His force had just been stopped short of the city of Paderborn, designated to be a part of a link-up area in the 1st and 9th. During the night, the 2nd Forces, CCR, 3rd Armoured Division, named Task Force Wellborn, come to the right flanks of Richardson's columns. He attempted to bypass resistance near Paderborn, but came across heavy tank and small arms fire. He too was stopped. Wellborn had been informed that the force of infantry, 4 Tiger tanks, and PAF were eliminated the afternoon. P-47 Thunderbolts, which this information he moved confidently coming over the rise. His column was hit by accurate 88mm fire. The destroyed Tigers were still very much alive. True, they had been scorched and sword by rockets and bombs, but 4 of them were hungry for battle and little payback. Wild Bill's Raiders. So, that sounds epic, guys. I'm going to play. Of course I'm going to play Axes. Don't be stupid. So, there appears to be more moved by the Americans to the encirclement of the Ruhr. Even now, the tanks of the enemy armoured divisions are closing onto you. Their goal appears to be Paderborn. Mission: you are to take students or the faculty of the training unit with the tanks available to stop the enemy advance. Do not let the pass your positions. Use aggressive tactics and put now into practice what you have been teaching and learning. Intelligence reports are sketchy. It appears at least 2 enemy counter-rules, whatever that is, are en route. There are a large number of tanks, but most appear to be Shermans. Ha ha ha. One more observer note: the newer large tanks in the column, but they're not identified as far. So we're going to come against some Pershings, I assume. Forces: you will be you have 4 Tigers, smothering infantry, support anti-tank weapons. Use them to advantage to push the advanced Americans back. We must keep the road open under our control order. That our Kameraden have lane of retreat. They are counting on you, and they are, well, yes. So there we go. We've got to kick the Americans out. So I think we've got 20 turns to this, so not a very big game as we normally do. As the other games are probably 30 plus turns on with. This is where I think the older combat missions actually beat the newer one. Because I prefer there being a turn time rather than just minutes. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. What's that there? Anti-personnel mines. Where are? Oh, look at the beast. Da beast. Right click the unit to bring the command screen. Oh, this is our setup here. Oh, no, we want to move. We want to move there and then rotate to there. Oh, this seems to be the objective. To Paderborn. And then there's going to be tanks and malarkey all along this side. So we need to get at least 1 Tiger looking towards this section. Wow, this map is absolutely huge. So we're going to get 1 tank looking this way, of course. 1 tank looking this way. And these dudettes are probably going to attack Paderborn here. So I'm going to place them there. And that is going to be it. So these guys are going to move into the wheat field, hopefully get to there. This guy is going to hunt, open ground. You know what, maybe I should have looked at the location here. It's not bad. We might have to advance him forward though. Let's just hunt him. That is going to be it. These guys are going to wait in ambush, of course. We've got everything in, yeah, everything's in cover as much as it can be, so let's do turn 2. Can I see, before I forget, let's, oh, where is it? There we go. That's it. Everybody get bigger so I can actually see what we're looking at. Can't see anything so far, guys. So no enemy attack so far. It's on the way. I can imagine. Look at the state of that thing. That is absolutely amazing. Nothing I like more than a Tiger tank. So there we go. Turn 1 is done, or turn 2, whatever you want to call it. So these guys are, of course, going to run to the open ground. This guy's just going to sit there, of course, ready for the enemy to come. Has this guy got a better field of view? No, he hasn't. It's got worse. Let's X that and move fast to the... No, let's not go to scatter trees, because I know what happened to that... I know what happened to that bloody Stug in that other game. And rotate towards that way. And then we're going to go. I don't know which side of the enemy are coming on. Oh. This guy is looking. The paint train is on its way. We do have anti-personnel mines, looks like, all around here. So we're winning 68% at the moment in time. Not liking how this guy's turning around. Infantry slowly advancing towards its objective. Not liking how this Tiger's doing a silly move here. May run this Panzerschreck team into that woods. Americans aren't anywhere to be seen just yet. God, we've got reinforcements. That sounds good to me. So run this guy into these building, and this officer, spotter. Oh my jigs. We've got everything here, guys. We got everything. Alright. This guy's going to move down the road. We have a Vesp, which is a anti-tank gun. And a Panther. It's got too much machinery. The Americans are going to have so much stuff, aren't they? Let's get used to the wheat field. And disembark them guys, and then to the wheat field that side. And then off we go. I haven't seen any American forces yet. Oh, here we are. First American contacts. We got a Chaffee. Brilliant. Love that tank. Knocked out completely. We have a Sherman as well. So enemy contacts to the... Where's my compass? Wow, this... Is that a Pack 40? Well, it's whatever it is, it's hurting them. So there we go, the Pack 40, having a go at the Sherman and the Chaffee. Also the Flak 20mm is having a go at it. I think he's bailed. No, he's not, he's still there. But he's taken a lot of hits, so I need to bring a Tiger tank up there. It's knocked out the Pack 40. This guy might have range on him at some point. He's not liking that at all, so I think they're going to be coming through this city here. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to move this Tiger tank. What can this guy see? Not actually very much. These guys are pinned. Run this guy up to the brush. This Tiger tank is going this side. Might try and move the Panther up to the right to provide some cover. Where's that vest gone? So these guys are going to score this left flank. But I feel I need to get this infantry to the right. And then to the left. And go up there. Let's go for this turn. Sherman's doing their best at destroying these anti-tank guns with their MMGs. Not doing anything to it. But abandoned that thing, so I wonder if I can get these guys back onto here. So just small damage. Maybe I need to move my Tiger tank up to take him out. There we go, we've got another tank. My left-handed Sherman tank has seen him. Oh! Hopefully these two Tiger tanks are going to start doing some damage. This guy just missed on the left. He's taking some small arms fire. Ooh! Wow, the Americans have brought a lot of vehicles to this fight. We should have captured this now. Here we have. So these guys are going to run into these buildings. This guy will hopefully halt, and then he'll run into these buildings. Oh, he's knocked out a Tiger. Didn't see that. Wow. We'll certainly see. So if I halt this guy, and he can just target. Pretty bad gameplay on my side. See if this Panther can do anything damage. Lots of fire coming from the American team. Hopefully we can push them back. Oh, knocked out. There goes the Panther. Wow, that was interesting. So within one swift turn, the Tiger and the Panther knocked out. This guy may camp now until the American armor comes down this lane a bit further. Over this infantry here, then we'll take this grill on. Hoping this Tiger doesn't come into too much line of sight of these enemies. Oh, so there you go. We've got another. Got M10 tank destroyer. So this is what's taking out my tanks. Oh, and there he goes. The Tiger's taking out the M10. I'm hopefully going to stop this guy here. We do have a reinforcement scheme against this American onslaught. Oh, we've got more Tigers. Brilliant. So this guy is going to. Don't want to move too quickly. Oh, we've got a King Tiger, which will of course move to the city to defend this side. What is actually this tank? What is this here? Oh, it's just a truck with guys on it with a machine gun. So these guys, nothing particularly massive. We can block them up. This Vesp may move towards this side and then hopefully rotate towards the enemy. Alright, that's going to be it really. It's going to be a quick one, this is. I don't know what to do with this infantry. I'm two minds just to whip it over to the right and garrison in them city. So we are taking light arms fire. Hopefully these Tigers will start earning their points. Because the MMGs on them Shermans are horrendous. So we are garrisoning in these cities. So Sherman there. I'm going to be scared of an M10. Is there any M10s there? Got Chaffee, got an armoured car, Sherman. This guy's going to try and shoot at him. Got another M10 on the top left. And Chaffee is gone. Oh, knocked out that Tiger. That was an M10 tank destroyer, of course. Wow, not so invincible against the tank destroyer. Taking some hits from the masses of armour the Americans are showing at us. And it's immobilised. So we've still got one here. This is going to be very interesting. Tigers are not invincible. Going to whip these guys over to the right, so I can actually garrison these guys out. Right, we're going to run these guys into the woods. Into the marsh. No, not into the marsh. Let's do it into the woods. And that's it, really. It is going to be what it is. 7 turns out of 20. Mobile, but still shooting, which is the best thing. A lot of American armour there. Is this guy still shooting at people? Yes, he's looking at the Sherman, the M4 Sherman there. Oh. What I'm worried about is tank destroyers. That tank destroyer there I'm worried about. These HMGs are looking at the infantry there. We've still got support of other Tigers and King Tiger to the right. Is this like a funny hill? Yeah, it is. Kind of like a funny hill here. Hopefully this guy's going to start taking pot shots. He's a mobile. Here he goes. He's got a sight on the Sherman. And eliminated. Infantry taking some sort of hits here, but we are garrisoned to this town, so this is going to be the best thing. Let's view. Let's ambush to this side. Can we target anybody? Can this? No, we can't actually see anybody on the left. On the right, sorry, from the left. King Tiger sitting quite nicely on this left, his right flank. We may hunt him forwards a little bit. Probably up to here. Just to get some shots. Let's zoom out a little bit. Ooh, wrong way. And I think that's all we can do. The guys in the town are fine. The immobilised Tiger is in a good position. A lot of destroyed armour there. They are concentrating on the infantry, so this might do well when they start moving forwards. Oh, so it did get hit by a shell. It got hit by a Chaffee. Hopefully this Tiger will open back up at the Chaffee at the back. Some light machine gun fire. Is he going to shoot his cannon at him? It's gun damaged. Well, we do have the King Tiger. Hopefully doing some more damage. Wow, not abandoned. Sad to say, the instability of the Tiger. It's still a victory for the Germans, but we are losing men. King Tiger has opened up. Hopefully can start taking out a lot of destroyed tanks there. Let's cancel ambush and cancel. Can we cancel the ambush? We might hunt. And this Vesp as well may hunt this side. This half track kind of pointless. We are all in that city. Can this guy run into these buildings? Top floor. And this guy run into the bottom floor. This machine gun can run into that light building. And that's it. Everybody else is in action, really. This Tiger has, I think I've overextended his fire. Lots of AT there. It's the anti-tank. Front turret shell broken with internal armour flanking. It's this tank destroyer on that left side that he's got. Look at him. He is looking at him though. There's another one on the left though. And my infantry are shooting at the half tracks. Oh, what? The Vespa advancing on the left. There goes another Tiger. Oh, God, that's brutal. Right, King Tiger is now owning from a distance. Masses of fire there. Can the Vesp actually see anybody? Target? Oh yes we can. We can actually see some infantry there. We may just try a pop at them. No, so destruction in the centre for the German line really. Can he actually see anybody? No, he can't. No. And he will halt. There we go. Just going to continue that turn. There you are for turn 10, halfway through the game. I'm feeling I'm not going to hold this long against this massive German American army, sorry. What's this guy looking at? Oh, upper shoulder knocked out, so he's knocked something out. Hopefully that tank destroyed in the rear. Yes, it was. There's an M10 sitting there right now. Seems to be concentrating a lot of my infantry, so this King Tiger will be my anti-tank on that side. I might slowly advance to the Vesp on the left. So it's all in. They're trying to massacre my infantry here. King Tiger doing its job, but the lesser Tiger is dead. It is a massive, massive armour column there. Gun hit. I think it's taking a pot shot at this tank here, which is the Stuart. I'd rather you kill this. Oh, this guy is a beast. Oh, we have another. We got another. We got a Panther G and a Tiger coming from the right side. So we're going to hunt them to the left. God, this is absolutely amazing, the amount of tanks I've got in this game. Going to hunt the Vesp to the left to push up, and we're going to fast move these guys up there and see what we can see. And that is a go. Can we hold out? Can we get a tactical victory for the Germans here on a Tiger hunt mission? So King Tiger doing well, but being backed up by the Panther on the left, right hand side. Infantry here taking a massive hit. Some shots further back, they're really pitting this infantry in the centre. It's all going to be around Brillen. King Tiger is getting hit by a Sherman. We are looking at the Sherman, but there's a Stuart behind. The Vesp, has it come into contact with anybody? Did get hit on the front. Oh, another hit back from the Sherman. This guy's taking a massive beating. The Tiger on the right, actually smashing them to bits. This Sherman here is actually taking a right beating. Let's have a look on the left. Has the Vesps got any? Have they found any casualties there? We're going to maybe advance these Germans up here in the centre. Everybody else is just abandoned. Can we actually get that guy back on there? I don't think we can. I think it's abandoned permanently. Everybody's either pinned or massacred. But that's all we can do there. And go. It's all about the right hand side now and the amount of armour I can push onto it. So 8 turns left. I'm going to get hit back onto it. So it's all about here. This guy's taking a massive beating from the amount of American armour. He seems to be missing quite a lot as well. come on, if this King Tiger loses... Oh, there he goes, he got it. He got that Sherman there, that's what he was shooting at. So we have a priest there. But the King Tiger is now immobilised. Don't think these tanks can see any gun hit. Oh, this is massacred. Is the Vesp doing anything? Can the Vesp see anything? Oh no, one's got thrown up by something. Still immobile, but he's still in there. Wow. So the Panther G looking at the half track. We're going to hunt this guy still down the main road, and then rotate to look up this road. That's all this guy can particularly do, to be honest with you. Rotate to look towards that centre. There we go. We're not going to bother with the left again. It's all about the right hand side and these advancing Americans on the centre. I was hoping this Vest would have a good shot, but apparently not. Still immobile, but it is still in there. There is tank. Is that tank destroyer out? There's a tank destroyer at the back somewhere. Let's have a look. There's a mass of American armour there. There's a tank destroyer right at the back, and that's what's doing the damage. Hopefully these guys can link around, start to put pressure on them. There you go, I think that's the tank destroyer gone. Hopefully leaving me with very light vehicles to take out. Here we have a small Stuart. Can this Vesp take any damage on them? Oh, and it's gone. Honestly, even with the amount of American losses, they have certainly taken out their fair share of German heavy tanks here. So we do have some Americans pushing on Brillen here. Can we even see them? No, we can't. Everybody's routed. Advance. Oh. We might just fast move everything up there just to get some shots off against their infantry. And there we go. Hope this King Tiger can stay in the game for now. Still immobilised, but still taking a lot of shots from American armour. Oh, here comes the priest, and it is gone. Hopefully this Vesp can have a go at somebody as well. So it is back and front really. I'm going to keep these tanks safe, hopefully on this right hand side. Our infantry are taking a massive hit here. The Americans are pushing on the Brillen very slowly, but they're taking as much casualty as I am. Here we go, the Vesp is having a look at their SP gun, and this armoured car is rushing up there. I think we are getting the better of them here. I think moving this tank up here and this Panther here has done the job. And even though this tank is immobilised, it is actually caught, like, it's a mini, it's acting as a gun emplacement really. So with 5 turns to go, there's nothing I can particularly do apart from go. We can't get too cocky at the moment, but these infantry might push up. Oh, Vesp has been knocked out by something. God knows what that was. There's a lot of light machine guns up there as well, gunning over down. But there is a Stuart alive. It's a Sherman, sorry. And a Stuart there. There's a Jeep, but I'm not particularly afraid of. Alright, the Tiger finally getting in position. Hopefully put some light machine gun fire on these guys here. absolute brutal mission. These tank destroyers doing very well against me here. Let's have a look at this guy here. What can he see? Let's get down to eye level. Don't think he can see very much. He may have to advance. Oh, this is going to be brave. I think he's just going to come this way. And everybody else may just stand still, because it's pointless at the moment. I'm just defending against this attack. I'll have 4 turns left. Infantry trying to push on there. Our rifle squad's taking fire there. This guy has plenty of range on these infantry. Ooh, lots of machine gun fire going there. Americans advancing all over the shop. Very little I can do about it, to be honest with you. Oh, is that a GI? Oh, it's a GI. Still a Tiger tank and a Panther tank, fully mobile. Massive left flank is completely obliterated from all the light arms fire. Oh, there we go. The Panther knocked out, probably by an M10 somewhere hiding in the back. I'm not too sure what is alive here. Yeah, don't know where he got knocked out from. No, I don't think that infantry took him out. Oh, that was a bit destructive. Can I let's advance this guy just a few inches up the road, and then maybe you can target them guy. And off we go. 3 turns left. They're going to have to be very brave, these Americans, to get this point. I don't know if this Panther actually got took out by this infantry. This Tiger's going to look at these infantry and blow them up, hopefully. Here we go. Look at this Tiger. It's just got armoured cars to face. And the main gun at the infantry. Cool. Nice. This guy is getting anti-tank grenade, but not for much longer. These guys are retreating out good. This King Tiger doing very well. Like I said, even though they're immobilised. So the last 2 turns, let's make sure these guys are rotated the right way. And that's it. We're just going to sit on this defend point. The middle point may fall. Lots of infantry. Advance here. Is that a tank destroyer? There's a Stuart up there. Pershing. I told you there was a Pershing. There he is. That's what it was, Pershing. I knew that was going to be there. Is it destroyed? Yes, it is. The Pershing is knocked out. Whew. So I think that's where a lot of my losses have come from. I think these Americans here aren't going to be lasting very long when this Tiger looks at them. This is where the Panther G must have got taken out. So lots of MG fire coming off the armoured car, plus this half track here. I think now all of them to deal with is armoured cars. There might be a Stuart in there somewhere. Well, to be honest with you, I think for this turn I'm just going to go, because I think it's a foregone conclusion that the Americans have wasted most of their armour at me right now. That Pershing could have changed the game here, but it didn't. He's going to keep hold on this objective. A few more turns, and I think the Americans would have had this objective in the centre. Oh, these guys are running out of ammo here, but I think I think overall it's a victory for the Americans as of the amount of German armour loss and also American armour. Absolutely massacred each other here. I mean, next time I'm thinking about advancing the main tanks and advancing the armoured cars behind. The armoured cars are giving some suppressive fire against these guys on the right. Americans fully on the left now, with infantry all the way. Alright, we're going to skip the last turn, just because it's a foregone conclusion that this could be a small victory for the American forces here, due to the amount of armour lost. Alright, so there goes an armoured car. Just half tracks, I think. Just got MGs on them. And no sufficient enemy armour is left. These guys are pushing on this main objective here. Not much I can do. Even a priest pushing forward. You know, I've only got a tiger and a king tiger. I don't have this objective at the moment. Everybody is dead. We do have some remnants infantry holding Brillion here. Americans near the centre flag. I think that's it. That's got to be it. Let's have a look. So there you go, guys. That was an Axis tactical victory. Yeah, not a massive victory there for the Germans. That was a massacre on both sides, really. Can I go back to that screen? Yeah, look at that. The casualties on both sides very high. The Germans lost a masses of heavy vehicles there, which I don't think was worth the war effort there. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Combat Missions Beyond Overlord. This was Tiger Hunt, I think it was. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you on the next battlefield.